Welcome back. This is Charles Rudibaugh, and I'm just excited to be here to give you this quick special message. This is a message specifically designed for high schoolers, for 16, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, about to get out there in the workforce, about to decide what they want to do with their life, thinking if they want to go to college, if they want to get a job, what they want to do, career paths, where you're going to go with your life. You know, for right now, I know that with the way it is right now with young kids, you know, I was just talking to a kid in the jacuzzi just the other day at like 11 in the morning. I'm hanging out in the jacuzzi, doing some work on the phone. He's there like on spring break or whatever, right? Like 14, 15 years old, I think, sophomore in high school. And we're talking about jobs and businesses, and he's like, well, what about computer science? Isn't that a good job? And the problem with that is, yeah, great, there's going to be growing demand there for sure. But number one, the reality is that anyone in India will do that job for half the price. Right, for half the wages of what you're going to want it, right, Mr. American. But the problem isn't even that. The main problem to me is that when someone is 15 years old and they're already expecting to get a job, they're only thinking about working for someone else. Already by the age of 15, that kid had already had no desires to become a business owner, to become an entrepreneur, to become a millionaire, to become wealthy. He was just thinking about what job could he get to work for someone else where he could get by and be okay. And that's a problem. That's a major problem. And I got some notes here on my phone I'm just going to kind of be looking through real quick, and I want to give you a few things that to me really kind of set this whole thing apart. The bottom line is college sucks. College is a scam, and I'm not a big fan of it. But there are some good reasons to go to college, and I'm going to share with a couple. Number one, here's two good reasons to go to college. Number one, you're going to be an athlete. You know, I was on the rowing team. I did crew in college. And that's a good reason to go to college, right? You know, to me, to be in a collegiate athletic program, that's worth what you pay for the education. You're going to get an education along with it, but almost like the education you're getting is pre-programming you to be an employee. It almost takes away from the benefits of being the athletic program that you're going to get so much out of. But it counterbalances each other out, and I believe if you're going to be, you know, full-time in college and you can be on an athletic program, you know, playing sports, NCAA, there's so many values that come along with that. It's totally worth any price that you pay. And so there are good reasons to go to college. But in my opinion, there's two reasons. There's two types of people who should go to college. So yeah, okay, so you're going to go because you're going to go to college athletics or whatever. But really, you want to go to college if your dreams require you to go to college. And that's fantastic. We need doctors. People grow up their whole life wanting to be a lawyer. Go be a lawyer. Accomplish your dreams. That's what I'm all about, is helping people accomplish their dreams. And if your dream has always been to be a doctor, well, you got to go to college. You got to go to medical school. That's that process. So you need to do that. But there's a second type of person that should also go to college. You got those kids that have a dream and they have to go to college to fulfill their dream. And you've got another big group of people that don't have a dream. You know, if you don't have dreams and you don't have goals and you don't have plans and you don't have ambitions and you're just trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, great. Go to college, but you're going to spend a lot of money. So it makes sense to just go to a junior college. You know, some things that you're going to study in a university might inspire you, something that you like and you're passionate about, and that's fantastic. I found out I was passionate about athletics and coaching and teaching by being in an athletic program, and after that getting into coaching athletics. And so those are two types of people. But the reality is that unless you've got some career that you've been having a hard-on for 10 years of your life to want to go get this job or career, and unless you're one of the people that just have no clue what you want to do, like, you know, fine, go to college. But even someone that has no clue what they want to do, spending money to find something you want to do doesn't really, to me, make sense either. So the reality is there's not a whole lot of good reasons to go to college. College is going to cost you a whole lot of money. You're not going to get a job. You know, it's just a whole backwards thing going on that I'm just not a big fan of. Now, here's one other point I want to make. Is that like I said, the problem with that young man, 15-year-old, thinking about what kind of job do I want to get, he's just asking the wrong questions. You see, if you're asking the question, what job do I want to get, you already put yourself into a box. You know, I remember when I was in 4th grade, 3rd grade, people talking about, who do you want to be? What do you want to be when you grow up? And I'm like, I want to be me. You know, but they already get you thinking career. You're going to be an accountant, or you're going to be a plumber, you're going to be, you know, an electrician. No, I wanted to be me. I wanted to be wealthy. I wanted to be impactful. I wanted to make a difference. The career doesn't matter, right? I want to find whatever way best suits me, best fits me, but I'm not thinking about in 4th grade a job I want to have, right? So we got to get away from that. We got to stop having all of those kids already put into a box thinking about what kind of job they want to get. But they're learning from people that have jobs. And most teachers, so many teachers I know of, they've never even been out in the workforce. You know, they went from school to school to college and then get their master's, and they went back to elementary school, they're teaching again, or now they're teaching in junior high, high school. And it's like they've been in school their whole life. They have no idea what it's like out there in the marketplace, trying to earn an income, trying to start a business, trying to get a job, trying to work your way up corporate America. They have no idea. And so it's just important to understand what we can get from someone from where they're at, right? You can't get something from someone if they don't have it. Someone can't teach you how to start a business or how to make 20, 30, 50, 100 grand a month if they've never started a business, if they've never made 20, 30, 50 grand in a month. And so that's the main thing. So you have to realize is that education is important, but you have to decide whether you want to be one of 3 people. Number 1, do you want to be the type of person that works for someone else? Great. Go to school. Go to college. Get a job. That's fantastic. We need people to work for us. I need people to work for me. Entrepreneurs who are starting businesses need people to work for us. So that's great. But the second type of person is the Harvard MBAs that we hire to run our businesses. Right? So you're going to work for someone, or you're going to run a company. And if you go to Ivy League school and you're hanging out with all those kids that come from old money, right, and you're in these old fraternities at Harvard and all this stuff, you're going to run someone's business. You're going to be corporate CEO. You're going to be one of these guys, CFO. You got your accounting degree. You're connected. I mean, you're going to be running people's companies, and you're going to be financially fine. You're going to be taken care of. You're going to might be going company to company to company. You might be moving around place to place to place, but you'll be okay. There's only a certain percentage of people in that category, and they're all doing fine, you know. But there's a third type of person that wants to own the business. So you're either going to work for someone, or you're going to run someone's business, or you're going to own the business yourself. And if you want to go to college, you're putting yourself in the work for someone category. Now, starting a business is a whole big thing, but what I love about being an entrepreneur is that there's different ways to do it. You know, just having 2 bicycles, right? One to ride and one to rent. You're a business owner. But what I do with network marketing is a way for normal people to start a business on this baby scale, right? For a few $100, you can own a business, a home-based business, and build a multi-million-dollar income with leverage and all these types of things. But I'm not going to get all into that. But the point I wanted to make on this video here is that college is fine, and if you want to get a job and work for someone your whole life, go to college, because that's what it's for. That's what it's training you for. And as soon as I found out that I didn't want to work for someone else, I quit college as soon as possible. Why? Not because I'm really learning anything valuable there, although I learned a lot of valuable things in the kinesiology, physical education department. I learned all kinds of stuff that has brought me more health throughout my lifetime. But the reason why I got out of that so quick when I left was because I didn't want another 1,000 hours of programming to be an employee. Because you're learning from employees on how to be an employee, and I didn't want that programming anymore. I didn't want to be programmed to be an employee. I don't want to be programmed to be okay with $40,000 a year. I don't want to be programmed to work for someone else and be a slave to their paycheck and then, you know, hopefully graduate someday and then go searching for a job and begging for someone to hire me up. That's not for me. So if that's not for you either, watch the rest of these videos, get in contact with me, and I can show you a whole nother way. God bless.